Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We've just finished the regular Eurogroup meeting of February, and I would like to debrief you on that. It will be quite brief, a brief debrief, and I will say a little about what we're going to do the rest of the night, or evening, I hope to be able to say. Let me first say something about the ESM direct recap instrument. Then on the meeting later on this evening, I will say a few words on Greece and Cyprus, and finally go into our discussion on the economic situation, which is also a good subject to then pass on to Ollie. First of all, on direct recap, we have reviewed the operational framework of the future ESM direct recap instrument. We've made progress towards resolving the last outstanding issues, and I'm confident that we will come to a political agreement in time for our meeting in March. So direct recap will come back on our meeting in March. After this press conference, I will chair a ministerial meeting on the intergovernmental agreement on the functioning of the Single Resolution Fund, which is the so-called Eurogroup Plus. The aim of that meeting is to review the main open issues that have arisen since the discussion started in January. Negotiations are still ongoing at technical level, so I don't expect an agreement tonight, but I hope that we will be able to give political guidance for the further work so that negotiations on this agreement are concluded in March, together with the trilogues with the Parliament on SRM regulation. I will join the presidency press conference tomorrow after the ECOFIN in order to debrief you also on the meeting that we will have later tonight. So this is the only press conference tonight. I'm not coming back after. I'll see you again tomorrow and debrief you then. Now turning to the program countries. On Greece, on the basis of today's discussion in the Eurogroup, the Troika has expressed its intention to return to Athens later this week or in the coming days. We welcomed the commitment of the Greek authorities to deliver on reforms in a number of key areas and invite them to work closely with the Troika so that the mission can indeed be successfully concluded. On Cyprus, the Troika debriefed us on the main findings of the third review mission, and we of course welcomed the conclusion of the Troika that the program remains on track. Macroeconomic and fiscal data for 2013 turned out to be better than expected, and that is of course good news. In addition, it's good to see that the financial sector is stabilizing on Cyprus, allowing for the second phase of the gradual relaxation of restrictions to start shortly. Then finally, a few words on the economic situation. The economic outlook of the euro area is improving. Euro area real GDP growth is picking up in recent quarters, and economic activity is expected to continue recovering. The euro area has so far also shown resilience as far as the recent emerging markets economies turmoil is concerned. At the same time, we all realize that there is no time for complacency, as unemployment in the euro area may have stabilized but is still at an unacceptably high level, and we thus need to take ambitious measures to reduce unemployment. We also need to implement bold structural reforms in order to enhance our competitiveness and to continue on the track of differentiated and growth-friendly fiscal consolidation. And in all these areas, considerable progress has already been made in the recent years, but work is far from completed. We now look forward to the publication of the Commission's winter forecast later this month, and will continue our close monitoring of the economic developments on that basis. That is the logic moment to hand over to Ollie to tell us the Commission's assessment of the economic situation.